and lovely audience. Warm greetings to all of you. I, Priyanshu, student of BSc Agriculture, welcome everyone to the session Agriculture Education and its Scope, conducted by IIC and Agriculture Department. It feels great seeing the overwhelming audience and their contagious enthusiasm. Before we kick to start the session program, I'd like to give a overview of the project and this presentation which we are now discussing. For that, I would like to invite Priyanshu for it.
Thank you, Priyanshu. Good morning to all faculty members and myself, Priyanshu, Student Secretary, IIC CUSB. Firstly, we have gathered here for a lecture series under the umbrella of Project Harit. Basically, what is Project Harit? In this PPT, we are discussing what is actually Project Harit and what we are targeting under the Project Harit. Firstly, Institution Innovation Council is the mandate of central government, Ministry of Education, which provide us three type of activities. First, calendar activities. Second, celebration day activities, and third one is self-driven activity. And Project Harit is one of these self-driven activity in which we are targeting the nearby villages of Central University of South Bihar, and we are converting that villages into the model villages. On which first stage we are going to organize field visit regarding under the umbrella of Project Harit. Firstly, we are going to organize field visit in those 5 villages, and the overall aim of this project is to harnessing agriculture through refined innovation and technology intended to identify distinct problems in agriculture and to work on the potential solution with the help of innovation aligned with United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and exploring emerging area technologies. Means what we are doing there, firstly we have to collect data from the villages. Second, we at Innovation Council want that every and each student having their personal identity, they have to identify a problem aligning with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals with 17 goals, and each and every students are trained under this lecture series to how to identify problems in the rural areas among the farmers. We have already done with 2 lectures. One lecture by our faculty president, Professor Venkatesh Singh, and another lecture by Head of and Dean of Agriculture Department. Thank you for that. And this is our 3rd lecture under the ambit of Project Harit. And this project is designed under, as you know, this is our self-driven activity, and for that we are targeting this date. This date is tentative date. We are amending this date after the whole discussion with our faculty. And each student, there is a team of students who go there in the village and collect the data, identify the problems there, and later on we will work on that problems. We will also analyze the whole data and convert data into a report, and later on we will work on that report. So that we can convert the village into the model village, and this model village we will later on implement this project of model village Project Harit to another village which is nearby the university. So now I invite Abhishek Chandan, who is from initial coordinating this project and making this whole PPT and collecting the stuff, making plannings. Abhishek Chandan, over to you.
Thank you, Priyanshu. Good morning to all of the student faculties and respected guests and all the students present here. So as my friend Priyanshu has introduced what this project is about, now I would like to show what we have. These are the locations where we are planning to organize this visit, where the team will be visiting, and they will be gathering the data, which we have a questionnaire. We have prepared a questionnaire what to ask to the villagers. So basically, this would help us to identify the problems, because innovation comes in. Before putting any solution, we first need to identify the problems, what problems they are actually facing on the ground level. Understand what are going to come next, and so that they can understand the details of this project, what are going to be involved next. So for that we have selected several villages which are nearby our university. So they are these villages: Nepa, Dayapur, Karahara and Fatehpur. Next, so these are the locations you can see. Next is our team. So our team is composed of a total of 16 members, which will include 2 senior members, 2 faculty members for guidance, and 8 first-year students and 4 second-year students. And we have equal participation of, we have especially focused on keeping the male to female ratio. That is important for the survey purpose, because they will be, because the females, they will be very key in going to the houses, and then they can basically collect the data from what's going inside the house. Because if you don't know that perspective, without that it would basically the real data comes from there. Next we have so now I'll invite Priyanshu for dealing with the future perspective and the benefits of this project, what we are going to benefit from this project. So Priyanshu, over to you.
Thank you, Senior. As we have already said a lot about the presentation and what we are going to do, it's like I would like to start with the benefits mainly, the learning opportunities. It's not only a project or activity just for the villagers or the rural areas and the farmers and all. It's a great thing to us, like as an agriculture student. Our duty is not just to in a research work, it's also in a extension work. So while doing this activity, we would get a very intense or very important experience and all. That's the one thing we want to learn in the later age too. Next thing is outcome and impact. While doing this, we have lots of things. We have already thought lots of things planned according and with the support of SIRS and all other departments. We are trying to give things to rural areas, farmers, like the knowledge about schemes and all, and like we are already talking to other departments, line departments like agriculture, horticulture, and animal husbandry, and NABARD for the banking sector. So if everyone gets together, we could have a very great, it's a kind of venture where all of us came and give us a try to do something great, or to do something for the betterment of the farmers, basically. So that could be a big, I think, great outcome of this event activity. And this entire event and activity is occurring in the under the umbrella of IIC, as we have said, IIC and Agriculture Department, the collaboration of both of them. And next to it, like I said, this is an activity in the rural areas and out of the university kind of thing. So there is a factor called risk management, risk and safety about the students and all those people who are going there. So while going, we would have the safety prior instruction to students for safety regarding, and to the authorities too, like police stations and all, for their safety. And we would have first aid box and all those things which could be required. I hope they won't be required there, but activities, anything happen anywhere, nobody knows. So we would have that thing also. And the most important thing I think we should do in the risk management safety is the prior instruction about gender equality and gender sensibility. Both are them is very important, because we all know that there are things what boys can do, girls couldn't. But there are things too which boys couldn't and girls could. Like as Priya said, getting inside the house is the best thing in an extension thing, because as one of our faculty member and very important to us, senior Dr. Prof Kumar Singh sir is not available here by some problem, because of issues and problems. As he taught us that it's different. What's going inside what's occurring inside the household gate, house gate के अंदर क्या हो रहा है, that's totally different thing. बाकी गेट के बाहर क्या हो रहा है, क्योंकि there are things जो गेट के बाहर हम लोग पहुंचा देते हैं मेल्स तक, लेकिन वो घर जाने के बाद घर के अंदर उतने अच्छे से डिसेमिनेट नहीं हो पाती है, उतने अच्छे से हम लोग कर नहीं पाते बेसिकली. So getting inside the house and getting information from inside the house is the best thing in an extension could happen. So for that one thing, we are also making teams with a ratio of male and female 1:1, most importantly in the field plan. Next is what do's and don'ts prior instruction of that to students basically. The another important thing is future perspective of this project. Like we can go there and we would have data and all for the research work, innovation. But what about the farmers? For that thing, we are talking with the departments like agriculture department, DO sir, horticulture department, animal husbandry, as I said, with the NABARD and all the SHGs, Mukhyas, village representative, Mukhyas, ward members. Right now we are trying to collaborate with them also for the there are schemes and camps they have actually, as sir told us. So we can ask them, and actually we are right now even asking them for the camps and all collaboration, so that we can organize a camp like visiting a village with a line department, and the camps will help us like agriculture department camp for animal husbandry and their health checkups. So farmer would have those farmers whom have animals, cattle and all, could check their what the health checkup like thing, and these departments could also help us in the schemes dissemination, information about schemes basically, and the doubts. Like I said, all departments could, we are trying to get to all departments to the ground. Then we don't know. We are very new to this thing, and my friends even don't know very much about it. So I am planning to get them too on the ground, so that the problems and the doubts which agriculture department farmers could have there could be sorted out there inside. So that's the main motto of collaborating with them, and basically to help them by those who could help them. And for us, it's like for innovation, data is very important. So, and two more things, two more groups we can go with, like Anganwadi and SHG. Like I said, we could go and came back. After that, what would happen, nobody knows. So for follow-up activities, we are trying to get with SHG, NGOs, mainly those which are registered by NABARD and other main organizations for follow-up extension. As a follow-up extension tool, they can help us. Like Anganwadi, I would say Anganwadi would help greatly in delivering the schemes information further on. Moving forward to basically this conclusion and request for the permission and all these things from the authorities of universities, our university, from our university and the line departments. So we would try to do our best, and maybe we could have something for the betterment and the something good. We are just trying to do something good for the farmers. It's an approach. I don't know how long it would go and be alive. But as one of my favorite professors said, it's great to begin something rather than fearing from the failure. So that's the thing. And lastly, I would thankful to the professor like Venkatesh sir. I am very thankful to Venkatesh sir for helping us to start it, and Professor Prabhat sir for this plan. He give very huge amount of time to this thing, and Professor Dr. Hemant Kumar Singh sir for giving us a huge time for even right now questionnaire is getting better in a process, so he is giving huge amount of time for that one thing. I'm very thankful to sir for that, and Pranav sir for the entire project thing. And I would like to thankful to all those members and coordinators and other members, like we are sitting here. I am very thankful to all of you for getting in this and trying to do something with giving your precious time. Thank you. Chief guest right now is Dr. Akshay Kumar Yogi sir. Now I would request our chief guest to come and enlighten us with his words.
And thank you all of you for this opportunity and to interact with such a dynamic and brilliant student community. And overall, as you know, being an agriculture student is a proud in itself. Because if you go for agriculture or any profession, you see physics or you see anything. But at last, when you analyze yourself, you definitely get you are in a knowledge in all. You get my point? Whatever profession it is, if it is not agriculture, then everything will be on what? Believe me or not, analyze it, everything will be on what? That is why agriculture is known as knowledge in all. So with this, I get the project Harit and all the overview about it. So it's nice to get that the Gen Z generation is very dynamic and they do whatever they want in their way. Because we are experienced, all the senior faculty are there, but we do not expect that much of expectation from ourselves also. That we lead in this type of scenario to adopt the things, to make the missionaries and to go on field visits, and that too in a BSc course. That is a big thing actually. And being as a new setup here in the South Bihar Central University, definitely it is a cause of applause. You see, whenever we go on a field to the farmer, so if I can say an agronomist is farmer. From sowing to harvesting, he lead with all the things that what it should be, what seed I should take, how I should sow, how to harvest it. In between of that, there are the growth stages, there are the insect pest, how to manage that, how to manage the weather, what time it should be, then I should sow. Because whenever you go, इन केस जब कभी भी आप जाएंगे कि मुझे जाना है फार्मर के पास में और मुझे सर्वे करना है, तो डेफिनेटली यू हैव टू बी क्लियर इन माइंड, यू हैव टू बी गुड इन योर क्रॉप नॉलेज, बिकॉज इफ यू आर नॉट गुड इन दैट, डेफिनेटली दे विल डू नॉट हैव अ बिलीव इन यू, एंड फॉर दैट बिलीव फर्स्ट प्रिपेयर योरसेल्फ फॉर दैट. दैट इज व्हाई आई सजेस्ट व्हेनेवर यू गो, फर्स्ट ऑफ बी ए कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग प्रोग्राम हियर. Take training from extension officers, take training from extension professors. They will get to know very well that in what kind of way you should approach their farmers, to approach the women farmers, to their children, how you can integrate to all of them to your objective. Because if you are not done that, definitely today or tomorrow, or one sem or second sem, they will cut off you. Because they do not have that much of time. You think that I should go, then I interact with them, and I just take some survey. It is not like that. It is not a give and take. It will be, I mean, it will be exchange mode. So you have to give them something that they don't know, and that is related to them. So never impose anything on them. Whenever you go, just talk lightly. What you have, आप कब उगाते हैं, आप जो है बीज कहाँ से लाते हैं, ये बीज ट्रीटेड होता है क्या, हमारे पास तो जो बीज होता है वो ट्रीटेड होता है, उसमें बीमारी कम लगती है. देन यू कम टू द पॉइंट कि वो बीमारी कौन कौन सी है, क्या आप बता सकते हैं क्या. फिर जो बीमारी है उसका आपको थोड़ा सा नॉलेज हो, अच्छा ऐसा होता है क्या, ओके उसको लोकल भाषा में क्या बोलते हैं, दैट यू ऑल्सो नोट इट डाउन. बिकॉज आप पूरे हिंदी में जाओगे या पूरे इंग्लिश में जाओगे, दे विल नॉट अंडरस्टैंड दैट. यू हैव टू बी लोकली टू देम. ये मैंने भी यहाँ पे पिछले 1.5 ईयर से बिहार में हूँ, तो मैंने नोटिस किया कि जब भी आप उनके पास जाते हो ना, तो जो बीमारी अपने को पता है इंग्लिश में इसके ये सिम्टम्स है ये है, बट दे डोंट नो दैट. दे विल से चावल में चतरा लगा है. अब चतरा क्या होता है, वी डोंट नो. एनीवन नो चतरा? नॉट नो. दैट इज द थिंग. वी नो एवरीथिंग अबाउट द सिम्पटम, व्हाट वी शुड सजेस्ट देम, बट वी डोंट नो. सेकंड थिंग, व्हेन यू गो फॉर अ सर्वे, keep it in a good group. Every group, whatever you make, it should not be randomly. There should be like some a good dynamic person for the communication, a good person to handle that situation. So if you have 3 or 5 people's group, student group, that is such a diverse, that can manage everything, that can imbibe everything, and that can take whatever you want, that will be best to go for you. And believe me, when you are line up with the departments not working like that. They have their own interest, you know. So if you go and ask them why you are not giving them subsidy and this is writing the paper, you should go. It's not like that. It will take time. You have to be patient for that. For agriculture and for a farmer. Farmers community is very busy. They don't want to change. Because if it is why they will always go for rice and wheat system. When all the departments are there, all the schemes are there, subsidies are there, still they are lack of that. They are doing only that, transplanting that rice only, full flooded rice, deep flooded rice, full water, whatever quantity they have, they do for their rice crop, you know. And when you ask them, no, the drip irrigation is good. If you transplant, that is good, but they say, why you will transplant? The yield is very good here. But you have to make them understand it's not about the yield only. It's about the long-term sustainability of the system, sustainability of the soil. Because you get it. Before 40 or 20 years, the yield was very high. The soil was very good. But over a period of time, whenever you use your tapping resources fully of their potential mode, now they are going down and down. एक बिग यूरिया जो आपने कब दिया था, 2006 में दिया था, उसको देने से आपको यील्ड मिलती 6 किलोग्राम पर किलोग्राम यूरिया से. अभी आप उसका रेट लोगोगे 20 साल बाद में, तो वो जो है 2.5 किलोग्राम पर किलोग्राम यूरिया पे आ गई है. दैट इज द थिंग. फॉर एग्जांपल जो कैपेसिटी है वो 2.5 से 3 गुना कम होती जा रही है, बट वो इस चीज को नहीं समझ रहे। वो क्या, जस्ट गो विद द फ्लो, कि एक किसान पहले एक बैग देता था, अब वो 2 बैग दे रहा है, उसका खेत हरा दिख रहा है, तो मेरा भी हरा दिखना चाहिए, 2 बैग दूंगा। लेकिन एक इकोनॉमिक पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखोगे, दे विल नॉट गेटिंग मच ऑफ दैट। गेट माय पॉइंट?